I just finished watching this episode, and there are no words to describe how awesome it is. We are back now once more with another Samurai Jack review. This is Mega Man NG, and yes, we'll be talking about today, or rather yesterday's episode, XCV. It's episode 4 of season 5. But you probably are wondering why there wasn't a review last week. Well, apparently Adult Swim decided to pull an April Fool's joke by revealing the season premiere of Rick and Morty Season 3. As a result of this, well, Samurai Jack and Dragon Ball Super got preemptive and saved for, well, yesterday, of course. I mean, although it was for kid intentions, we had to wait a week, which was a pain in the butt. Anyway, let's get started with the talk of this episode review. I'll be providing a summary as well as some of the things that I really did enjoy. I could not find anything wrong with it because it's just too perfect. And the episodes just keep getting better and better and better and better. Let us get started. Continuing from last week's episode, Jack survived his long fall, but he wasn't the only one. Ashi, one of the last survivors of the Daughters of Aku, has also survived. Unfortunately, she still is in her kill Samurai Jack mode and tries to pick a fight with him. That gets cut short when some kind of huge monster swallows them both. Now inside, Jack needs to find a way out, but he can't leave Ashi behind. Guess a samurai has no choice, huh? I mean, it isn't much of a summary because, in all honesty, if you have not watched this episode, what the heck are you waiting for? Watch the episode, then come back here to watch the review, because we're in spoiler territory here. Good God, I freaking love this episode. I mean it, I love it so much. I feel like the episodes continue to get better and better and better, and this is no exception. One of my favorite things was Jack and Ashi. They're like an odd couple in very odd circumstances. Marr and Tara Strong had amazing chemistry, and that chemistry transcends onto their characters. You have a samurai that has a limitless amount of patience, and on the other side is a woman that just wants to kill Samurai Jack and has a huge liking for Aku and always telling Jack that Aku is wise, Aku is great, Aku is everything, blah, 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 blah. It just went on and on and on. The banter was just so hilarious. Like, one bit while they were being swallowed up, Ashi just strikes Jack and like, are you kidding me? That made me laugh. I mean, all throughout it was so funny, and seeing Ashi, like Jack holding on to Ashi in the chains, like a backpack, I'm starting to be reminded of either Banjo-Kazooie or Cave Story or Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I mean, wow. I just couldn't believe it. Wow. Like I said, the chemistry that Jack and Ashi had, as well as the voice actors, truly was a great dynamic, and it just made the episode so awesome. I love it. Marr and Tara Strong, I commend you, especially the Tara Strong. Good gosh, she nailed it. Wow. I mean, I never thought she would pull it off so effectively. I mean, wow. This is just too good. Those having her voice as Ashi, which is a delight. It really is. But the question is, what now? What now in Ashi? We'll have to see. Anyway, in the visual department, especially in the episode, like, when they're, like, inside the monster, the visuals are just so beautiful. I mean, like, in the end scene where they're trying to find a way out of the monster, you can see all the colors all over the place, like black, white, and then the little colors all over. It's just a beautiful dynamic. It's like a painting. And I mean, wow, they just keep getting better and better. And this is, without a doubt, the best I've ever seen of the episode. I mean it. I love the presentation. The presentation is marvelous. Truly is one of the best things I love about the episode. Next to the chemistry, of course. But like I said, you have amazing chemistry with the voice actors and the visuals. Beautiful. Simply a dynamic feel. I loved it. I mean it. How can an episode that's 22 minutes long deliver something so amazing like that? I mean, wow. I just said that over and over. I just can't fathom how they pull it off so well. It's incredible. It really is. And I like how Jack had to rely on using these strange creatures just to get out of there, all while trying to survive like some kind of alien shark or something. It did look like a shark or a fish. It was just so mesmerizing. And the ending of the episode really tugged my strings a bit, especially since Ashi was determined to kill Jack no matter the cost. But upon seeing a little ladybug, that's when it triggered a flashback, and it made her realize that Jack was right. Aku is evil and represents everything that isn't about the world. You could actually see the young Ashi see the ladybug get killed right before her very eyes. And then it made her realize her folly, and she basically reformed. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's handled very well. I mean, she's a poor kid, a troubled kid at that. And seeing being taught that you're only given one order, and that's to kill Jack. Yeah, you can't help but feel bad for her. And seeing her drop the sickle, the perfect way to end the episode. Very perfect. Means she's changed for the better. But the question is, what's going to happen? I don't really know for certain, because all I do know is that next week's episode XCVI, this is where the story arc is about to be set into motion. If you saw the preview for next week's episode, you can obviously tell this is going to be fun. And bad. I mean that in a good way. I give this episode a flawless 10. Another perfect 10. Truly one of the most beautifully visual episodes ever, with strong chemistry with the characters, and an ending that just really tugged you in the feels right there. It really was enjoyable, and I can't say it enough how awesome it is. I've said it once, and I've said it again. This episode is awesome, and if you have not seen this, you should watch it right now. If you're watching my review and you haven't seen the episode, stop what you're doing, watch the episode, then come back and watch the review, and you will understand that for certain. I truly mean that. So yes, that is it. I am happy I got to review this, because I couldn't last week on April Fool's Day. Made no better with all the stuff that happened on that day. Ugh. And next week, we will be having our thoughts on episode XCVI, episode 5 of season 5. So look forward to that. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. Please be sure, don't forget to comment, because your comments help the channel big time. And if you like what I do, be sure to subscribe. Click on the bell to know when I'll upload next. And if you want to be mega awesome, please be sure to check out my Patreon. That's it for this review. See you guys next week for my thoughts on XCVI. This is Mega Man NG signing off. Peace out.